into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And things coming into focus in this season now, Greg. Teams pretty much know where they stand at this point.
And that's why it's such an important time of the year, Kevin. As a franchise, you know.
He's checked in for the Knicks. Felton comes in for Jeremy Lin. And the Lakers making a change here. Now, here's Felton. Still scoreless. Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. Felton the pass to Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. Felton against Nash. And it's denied. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Right wing. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. From about 19 feet. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nash against Felton. He takes it in. Anthony taking his time here. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Pass to Randall. Now here's Gasol. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Anthony misses the baby hook. Right against Randall.
Watch it.
Thompson, a screen on Anthony. Pass to Thompson. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 6. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Tries the spin move. And it's right, sending it back.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
For your Knicks, setting at third.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Odom comes in for Pau Gasol. Jared Dudley's checked in for Julius Randle. And Bryant subbed in for Nash. There's 1:34 left to play in the first. Back to Kobe for the 3. Rebounded by Hansen. Knicks trail by 4. Felton dishes to Jack. That shot, no good. Nice D from Odom. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Back to Dudley. Pass to Odom. Over right. Odom, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's J.R. Smith on the assist from Jack. And now just a 2-point Laker lead. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, the Lakers no good. The Knicks shooting 42% to begin this game. From outside the arc. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Odom, the pass to Hill. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Drains the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 1. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Back to Felton. In the corner, it's Jack. Releases. Odom grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pick up by Hill. Jack with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Wright. And Wright throws it down home.
Boy, I tell you what, nice work offensively. Jack making the right read there.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by New York. Hanson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pick. Jack passes to Hanson. Off target on the 15-footer. Lakers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
First one falls for Jeremy Lin. He's checked in for New York. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Felton against Bryant. Then the pass to Hanson. J.R. Smith on the wing. 8 points his last outing. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
It's Hill on the wing. Outside, Kobe. Over in the corner, Dudley. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great, caught it and let it go.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top-5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Wright finds Lin. Takes it inside. A wide open look here for Wright. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the awareness from Lin, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
Odom against Wright. Odom up top. He has yet to score. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for New York. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Hill. Over Hansen. Hill, no good. The Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dudley against Felton. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Hill, a screen on Lin to the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Strong move inside sends him to the stripe.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Hansen. And then for Los Angeles, Thompson, he's checked in for Odom. And it's Nash in for Jared Dudley. Both free throws good from Hill.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
And Bryant kicks to Nash. Fades and shoots. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Then the pass to Wright. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Wright.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
The rebound by the Lakers. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Here comes your Knicks. Hitting that service, everyone.
Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The Lakers making a switch here. Smith, the pass to Lynn. Back to Smith. New York moving it around. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Pass to Gasol. Nash outside. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, great lob to Thompson. Feed that big man.
Knicks trail by 4. Smith outside. Outside Anthony. Inside. Here's Papadopoulos. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Paul Gasol.
In attack mode, putting pressure on the defense that time and rewarded with the trip to the line.
The Knicks have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Nash. He has 5. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
16 feet away. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Anthony.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 2, Garrett. Number 2.
And here is Lynn, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Smith for 3. Gasol pulls it in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Bryant against Smith. And they get it back. Another shot. That one off the back iron and out. Knicks trail by 3. Anthony drives in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, nice cut by Anthony inside. When he slashes hard like that, it really compromises the defense.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Back to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Lynn looking it over. Anthony on the wing from 20 feet out. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip. Good-looking screen by Gasol. The 17-footer. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Papadopoulos. Over Thompson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 6.
And, you know, with Lynn, you get a little bit of everything. An underrated distributor who finds his teammates in their spots.
Gasol with it. Now Thompson. 14 points for him. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lynn with it. Smith with a screen on Nash. Back to Smith. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thompson. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And make some noise for your Knicks sitting answer.
Felton, who's checked in for the Knicks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. To take a look at the Knicks, they're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
Well, I think for New York, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Felton against Nash. Thompson sets the pick for Gasol. Pass to Bryant over Smith. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New York trailing. Stoudemire with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Anthony, the pass to Papadopoulos. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 8 points for him. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Timeout called the Lakers.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer.
Some Changes for the Lakers. Lamar Odom is checked in for Thompson. And Dudley subbed in for Bryant. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Nash. Dudley with a screen for Nash. Lock at 6. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Anthony. 20 points for him. Smith wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Odom with a screen on Smith. To the inside. Got a hand on it. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Hanson's checked in for New York. Wright comes in for Sotomayor.
Right.
Just 5 to shoot. Odom's shot. Good. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this.
Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Dudley. Anthony can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside Odom. Pass to Nash. Odom inside. Guarded by Wright. Goes up at the stripe. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Dudley against Anthony. Wright sets a screen for Anthony. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 1:29 left to play in the third. Dudley with a screen on Smith. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kobe Bryant.
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
The Knicks making a switch here. Jack's checked in. Wright outside. .107 left to play here in the third. Smith, no good.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Dudley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dudley's got 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
41 seconds left in the third. Here's Felton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He has 7.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, going himself into the 2-man action.
Gasol, a screen on Jack. To the middle. It's blocked. And oh, here we go. Felton's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Wright missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Turn around, Jay. That one's not going to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top, up 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. With these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bryant in the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Stoudemire's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hansen, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Sinks the three-pointer.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Outside, Lynn, pass to Stoudemire. Over Hill, and it falls over the rim and in.
Popping it in from mid-range. A good offense can come at you from any place.
Kobe kicks it to Odom. Over Hansen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Outside, Lynn. Here's the screen. Going inside. He can't get that one to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside, Felton. Inside, it's stolen by Hill. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Dudley. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Lakers lead by 4. Right outside. Here's Stoudemire. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Jared Dudley at the line, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dudley. Nash is checked in for the Lakers. .30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Odom with a screen on Jack. To the paint. Odom's shot, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.